New concerns this morning surrounding North Korea's missile capabilities. After decades of trying, the Kim Jong-un regime has finally developed a rocket that can reach the continental United States. Experts say that it is still unclear how much damage it can actually inflict on a target. The Hermit Kingdom tested the missile during a secretive midnight launch on Friday night. This comes amid reports from defense officials of unprecedented levels of submarine activity by North Korea. Yesterday, President Trump vowed to tackle the North Korea threat head on.
We'll handle North Korea. We're going to be able to handle them. It will be handled. We handle everything.
Meanwhile, China's foreign minister fired back yesterday to President Trump's criticism that the country is not doing enough to curb North Korea's nuclear ambitions. They say the problem did not arise in China and that all sides need to work for a solution. Joining us now is Fox News military analyst General Jack Keane. General, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to see you, Maria.
What do you make of what China is saying this morning? What kind of a response do you think we're going to see from the White House now that China is pushing back?
Well, we're on a collision course with China, and it's been heading in this direction for some time, ever since the two presidents got together in Mar-a-Lago, and the Chinese evidently made some kind of a commitment to President Trump that they were going to try to denuclearize North Korea. Fact is, they have not. Fact is, they're doing what they've always done, and that's kind of slow rolling and game in the United States. Trump is certainly onto this with his team, and they're going to begin some tough sanctions on China that we have never, ever done before to try to move them in that direction. I think that's the right course of action for the time being, but we also have to be very cognizant of the fact that North Korea is clearly accelerating their missile development program, and they believe, Maria, so our audience understands, that they think that in the end, the United States will acquiesce to their ICBM nuclear-tipped program, just as we did to nuclear weapons, just as we did to China's ICBM nuclear tip program many years ago. That's what North Korea is banking on.
Yeah, but I mean, things seem to be getting a lot more dangerous. Should the U.S. be doing something now in order to get in front of this?
Well, they are. We just don't see it. What they're doing is, with every international country that is doing business with North Korea, we are leveraging them to stop doing that business, or you pay a price with the United States in terms of our relationship. And they're bringing to President Trump a series of tough sanctions on China. We'll find out how tough they truly are when he approves them. I'm confident he will likely approve those. Obviously, we have a military option that we can execute at some point, and a series of escalating options also would be, I would think, likely on the Pentagon table. But I think what North Korea has told the United States is, any military action that you take against us, we will assume that is war, and then we will fire on South Korea with rockets and missiles and everything else that they have. That is what they're counting on, that we will not take any military action because of that threat.
Wow, fascinating. Let me move on to what's going on in Washington, General. Obviously, a White House shakeup. President Trump tapping a Marine to bring order to the administration. That's General John Kelly. Took over as Chief of Staff yesterday and sworn in. According to the White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, he will have full control to run things as he sees fit. Listen to what she said yesterday, Sarah.
General Kelly, I think, will bring a new structure to the White House and discipline and strength, and we're all really excited to work with him. General Kelly has the full authority to carry out business as he sees fit.
And he got that commitment from the President himself, General. Your thoughts on General Kelly as the new Chief of Staff?
Well, first of all, I mean, this is the superstar in the government, in the executive branch of government, in the cabinet, and he's taken him from that critical position where he's doing such a great job and putting him here. So that had to have some thought behind it, because he's uncovering that position. But the fact is, this is the most critical job in the U.S. government outside of the President of the United States. And it's the toughest of all jobs. It's not an out-front job. It's kind of an inside job. And why is it so hard? Because he has to drive and coordinate the president's agenda, not just with the staff, but with the entire cabinet and with the Congress of the United States. That is what makes it so challenging. It's less about who goes in and when to see the president. The fact of the matter is, all of the staff is going to report to him. That statement has been made, and that's the right thing. Yesterday was about gaining control. Scaramucci out, and he took control of all of that staff, and most importantly, he took control of the president's agenda. And that is what is so critical, for him to drive and coordinate that agenda for the president.
Yep, the country wants them to get things done, that's for sure. They've got some legislative challenges we'll be watching. General, great to see you as always. Thanks so much.
Good talking to you, Maria.
And as always, we appreciate your time. And